Hey there, my name is Melina, and today we're gonna go over one of my favorite subjects, and that's self-love. Just in time for Valentine's Day, the season of love. I think there's a lot of different components to self-love, which include confidence, self-care, honesty, intentionalism. Is that even a word? Being intentional. And I'm kind of gonna try and exude the energy that I have to just be integrated into this video. Some Reiki infused stuff. Can you feel it? I could see it. I could see it going into the video. But oh my gosh, I am the nicest person to myself, because if not me, then who? Self-love is all about being kind to yourself. Why would you want to be mean to yourself? It's like a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you want to be kind and uplifting and gentle and patient with your darn self? I am definitely not someone that you'll hear trash talking myself or talking to myself negatively, because those are just those intrusive thoughts that you have. Don't allow those intrusive thoughts to win. Like, if you think about it this way, if one of your friends was talking badly about themselves the way that you speak to yourself sometimes, would you like that? Would you allow that? If you say yes, then you're a terrible friend. But if you say no, then why are you doing that to you? I can honestly say I don't talk badly about myself. That's not to say if I see an ugly picture of mine, I'm like, oh, look at that double chin. Yeah, I'll notice it, but I'm not going to berate myself on how I should have done a better contouring job on that, you know? No. People speaking negatively about themselves, making self-deprecating jokes. I know, it's funny, sure, whatever. I personally don't find it funny, only because I find that you're speaking truth to a part of you that you feel as if is worth making fun of, that you're not proud to be. It's like you're fishing for a compliment. Some people will entertain that. I personally don't. I'm actually like, you should be nicer to yourself. Or you shouldn't talk to yourself that way. Or that wasn't very nice of you to say about yourself. Like, I am honestly that person. Because it gives me the ick. Like, ugh, stop being mean to yourself. That's not cool. Like, no, cut it out. Cut it out, cut. But that's not something that happens overnight. And so you have to be patient with yourself. Self-love to me is having confidence with yourself. Having confidence in yourself. Knowing what you bring to the table. Knowing what you're really good at. Knowing what you excel in. And just feeding into that. Feed that ego of yours, because ultimately that's a part of you. I honestly wake up, I look at myself in the morning, I'm like, oh my god, who's that girl? Literally, like every morning. So one of those things is when you look good, you feel good. I know people struggle with confidence. I get a lot of, oh, how are you so confident? How are you so confident? I'm always like, I am kind to myself. I make sure that I don't speak rudely or dismissively or bad about myself. Having boundaries is another key aspect in self-love. Having boundaries and respecting your time, your space, your wants and your needs, I think is really important. It means being able to say no when you don't want to do something. It means being able to say no when you're uncomfortable. It's saying no and not feeling bad. I mean, we all go through that internal dialogue, most of us. Not everyone has a little voice in their brain, which I find odd. How do you know when you gotta go pee? Just get up and go? Wild. For example, if you're going out for coffee with someone, they're bordering between friend and acquaintance, and you're dreading going to see them. Spending time with someone that I just don't care to, or I don't look forward to, it's just, why would you want to surround yourself around that? I love the idea of loving yourself just so much. And so having those boundaries for yourself, you're just going to be happier with the things that you do enjoy. It's a valuable asset in loving yourself. Self-love means pouring into yourself, being kind to yourself, being patient with yourself. Having those boundaries allows you to fill yourself up so that you are in abundance of that, and that love that you give comes from the love that you have for yourself. And I love that. So I think there's a lot of things that goes into self-love. You deserve to be kind with yourself. You deserve to allow yourself some patience, being honest with yourself, and having those boundaries. Give yourself that self-love that you oh so truly deserve, okay? You deserve it. So honestly, that was kind of me going off on a tangent, actually quite circumstantial, because I think I got back to the point about self-love. Again, I am so overfilled with self-love that it's easy for me to be able to do things like this and just put all the love into my creative project, talk about things that truly just resonate with me. I hope that you could sense it again. Don't forget to practice a little self-love for yourself. Let me know what you guys end up doing. I'd love to have some new ideas.